You don't need a stylist to look stylish. The secret to elevating your outfit has nothing to do with buying new clothes or copying these Pinterest boards. I'm going to show you 6 easy ways you can do today to instantly look more stylish, using what you have already owned. These easy tips will make your outfits feel put together, elevated, and truly intentional without overthinking too much about every little detail or breaking your budget. Once you know this, you will never style your outfits as you do right now. Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Lina, and here on my channel I share easy, relatable, wearable outfits to help you look your best every day and feel confident. And yes, I also talk about fashion trends, so you will always be on trend. If it sounds something you also like and it's totally your vibe, then I invite you to click the subscribe button and join my little fashion community here. Okay, let's go to the tips. Tip number 1, mix your textures. It is such an easy tip, but it gets so much overlooked, hence I started it as the first one. When you're mixing your textures, you instantly change the simplest outfit from being very boring and basics to a styled one. Think about combining your usual denim jeans with a soft, lighter cashmere, for example, or it can be cotton with leather or something silky. This contrast of materials and textures, it adds interest, it adds the depth, and it just feels so much more intentional. It doesn't feel like, oh, I just threw this together because it always fits. Even if your outfit is super basic, neutral, or monochromic, this texture difference will make it much more interesting. And even if you only have totally basic wardrobe, you can definitely go for different textures in your accessories. A simple white tee and black trousers become such a look once you add an interesting leather belt, maybe a bit more statement, a different texture of the bag, or a wool blazer. It just transforms your outfits to the next level, and it doesn't matter anymore that your main pieces are so simple. Honestly, it's such a game changer and it works every time, and you have so many different options if you just gonna play around with textures. Tip number 2, and this one I talk all the time about, and I do repeat myself because I see people constantly doing these mistakes, and this is all about the proportions. Yes, I know, if you have seen my previous videos, then yeah, you've heard that before. However, I'm still gonna dive in on that and give you more examples. If you want your outfits looks nice and put together, you have to know your proportions and how to build a correct proportions in your outfit. And the easiest way to achieve that is to follow this super simple rule: mix wide with slim. And what I mean is this example: if you're going for a wide leg bottom jeans or trousers or even skirts, then you have to opt for a slimmer top to have this structure, to have a balance, so you do not look like one big piece of material. And you can also flip it around. If you love the oversized blazers or fluffy ruffles blouse, which obviously visually adds you volume on the top, then opt for a slimmer bottoms, opt for a straight leg jeans or trousers or a straight pencil skirts. Do not go for a fluffy, bigger, more volume on the bottom. You're gonna have too much volume in both places. That doesn't really look nice. So mastering these proportions is the simplest trick in your playbook. You don't really have to buy anything, just pay attention for proportions next time you style your outfit. Tip number 3 is layering. You probably heard about this one, but there is so many people who still neglect that. And maybe this is because sometimes fashion creators and the inspiration you see just overthink it, which looks super stylish and nice sometimes, but it's not always that easy to replicate in your everyday wardrobe, especially if you want to keep it simple. Let me give you the super useful and super easy rule I usually use: the third piece. Basically, the rule goes: in your outfit you add a third piece, and I'm talking about clothing, I'm not talking about accessories. It can be a trench coat, a jacket, a blazer, it can be a vest, so something like that. And once you add this third piece, it straight away adds so much more interest to your outfit because again of the texture and also of the color. And it's such an easy thing to do because I know you have some of the items which I just said in your wardrobe. And to be honest, the layering rule kind of works together the proportions rule. Once you learn the proportion, you can add a layering piece. Even without the accessories, it already improves your outfits so much. Okay, let's talk about about color, because most people overthink the colors, or they don't do it at all and they just go completely to neutrals. And even if you go completely to neutrals, you still need to know how to combine colors. And I also have a super easy rule here. You don't need to go and Google and learn everything about the color theory. I mean, if you want the can, it's gonna help you and make it everything easier. But if you don't want to and you just wanna have the easy tricks you can do straight away right now, then take note of this rule. Try to stick to 3 colors in your outfits. And I would divide them for 1 color being your base, so usually this is your more neutral color. 1 color as complementary, so it fits to another colors or in contrast like black and white. And 1 color is your pop of color. And you can also implement this pop of color in shape of your accessories. You don't need to have, let's say, a red t-shirt. And the easiest example, probably every one of us has a white t-shirt. So we take the white t-shirt and we add the usual blue jeans. Add here, let's say, an orange bag. This is your 3 base colors. You can add a black belt and the black shoes here. You can go for a beige shoes there, because this goes to your complementary colors, and that's it. And it works, especially if you love the minimalistic, very basic outfits, but you still want them to be interesting. This one little pop of color in shape of 1 accessory gonna help you a lot. So my advice for you to go and play with the colors. Again, you don't need to find anything. Try to build your outfit based on these 3 colors and see what you're gonna get from this first. Tip number 5. Of course, this is all about the accessories. Accessories are not extra. A lot of people do this mistake. They feel, oh, this is extra. They are not extra, they're essential. They're a part of your outfit. And you can also make a rule that you're not going outside the house without putting your accessories on. Yes, it can be super overwhelming, especially with all the trends in 2025 and all out there extra accessories. By the way, if you would like to know everything about trend for 2025, have a look on these videos. I also have here a super easy rule you can follow. Find 3 accessories you personally love, and they should be elegant, more simple, so don't go to the bold ones. And yes, I have 3 exact accessories you can add to your wardrobe. So not to overwhelm you, if you are into the timeless pieces, minimalistic outfits like I am, here's the 3 accessories you must have in your wardrobe. And the first one is a belt. A nice leather belt. It can be black. Don't go for a very big buckle. It can be silver or gold, depends what you prefer more. Then you have a good pair of sunglasses. Also keep it classy here. The main thing that they should fit your shape. Don't think about the trends. That's not the point. And the third one is create a set of jewelry. I would include a pair of earrings if you wear earrings, a necklace, and then 2-3 rings. Again, keep it more elegant, more simple. To be honest, you don't even need to go for something this bold. It can be like a more smaller hoop which you can wear to office every day. But these 3 accessories, they all elevate your outfits. The simplest outfits just gonna look even better now, and you can obviously go and match them and mix them, so it gives you even more variety. And the last tip is elevate your basics and experiment. Once again, it's not about buying and going and buying a new wardrobe, even though of course having a higher quality basics will help you. And if you struggle with this and you would like to sort your base out, then have a look on this video. I explain everything, but for now just look on what you have already owned. And here it's more about your mindset and your will to experiment. Try to stop yourself and switch when you try to get this usual leggings and this usual hoodie. Try to swap it to a similarly comfy trousers. They even can have like elasticated waist, which is super comfy, and swap this hoodie for a nice comfy sweater, so you still feel super comfortable. Or another super easy swap, instead of going and reaching out for the usual sneakers you always wear every day, go for a ballet flats or a loafer, depends what you have in your wardrobe. And these little swaps actually improve your outfit so much that it feels like you truly put effort and you styled it, while you actually didn't do that much. Plus you're getting more wear out of the things you have already owned, and also this way you experiment and you're learning about what pieces you like to wear and what you don't. I know it takes additional effort, so instead of going to your habit of reaching out to the same clothes every day, getting bored of how you look like and looking in the mirror and not liking what you see, start to do experiment every day, little, one piece at a time, that's enough. With the time, you're gonna use to these new pieces and your outfits naturally will become more sophisticated, more elevated, more interesting, you know. Trust me, it works. It takes tiny bit of effort for you every day, but it's truly worth it. And by doing this, you also learn a little bit about yourself and your personal style. Okay, so these are my super easy ways on how you instantly upgrade your outfits and feel just more stylish. And yes, hiring a stylist is super cool and super fun idea, but not everyone has resources. And to be honest, there is so much things you can do by yourself. Even just starting from these very simple 6 rules, you already will bring your outfits to a completely new level. And honestly, it's so empowering to see how your own personal choices improve your style. Okay, let me know in the comments if that was useful and which tips you're going to try first. I truly encourage you to try all 6 of them, of course. And when you do that, let me know in the comments what was your result. I'm super curious to know that. Yeah, I'd love also to hear how you experiment with your style, and maybe you have even more tips which I can also try. So if you like the vibe here and you found this video useful, then do subscribe to my channel, because this is basically everything I talk about this. I post special videos every week with tips that actually help you. And yeah, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed and see you in my next fashion videos. Bye!